All right, today the case study I'm going to be doing is going to be over Mark. Just to give you a quick background on his case study is that he is a middle-aged man with a BMI of 30.6. He scheduled a dietitian consult today because his triglyceride panels were off, his HDL levels were low while his LDL levels were high. In his dietary recall, it shows that he has a high consumption of sodium along with a bunch of processed foods. He also admits to watching moderate amounts of TV after work and also admits to having a desk job where he sits most of the day. Assessing the patient's readiness of change, it shows in his case study that he was willingly and independently wanting to schedule a consult with a dietitian because he realized the impact that this triglyceride panel has on his health, and he is needing help making the necessary changes in his diet so that he can improve his blood panel workup. So he is in the decision stage right now, and he has a high readiness to obtain ideas and tactics to specifically make a change to improve his triglyceride levels. The barriers that he might encounter today are altering his dietary habits, along with a slight increase in activity level, and also just nutrition misinformation on what foods are good to alter your cholesterol to a good level. So now I'm going to go ahead and go into my nutrition counseling session with Mark. So Mark, it is so good to see you today. Thank you for making the time to schedule this appointment with me. How are you doing today?
I am doing good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for asking. I'm doing really well today. What made you schedule this appointment?
So I received my blood work panel back from my doctor, and it showed that my triglyceride levels were off. And so I was concerned on what the effects that could be on my health. And so I was wanting to see what I could possibly change in my diet to help prevent that from getting worse.
Okay. So I did see that your primary care physician sent over your blood work panel to me, and I saw that your LDL, so the bad cholesterol, was elevated, and your HDL, your good cholesterol, was decreased. So it's good that you saw that awareness and you know that you need to make a change so that you can improve your cholesterol levels. Is there any prior information that you have as to what makes your cholesterol levels good and what makes them bad?
Probably the foods I've been eating. More fast food, fried foods, not getting exercise since I work behind a desk all day.
Okay.
So
it sounds like you don't have that much opportunity to perhaps make exercise a priority, and just the types of food you're eating are leading up to bad triglyceride levels.
correct, yes.
Okay, so what are some goals that we can implement to try to make a change that's positive for your lipid panel?
Maybe try to switch out some fried foods for, fresh vegetables and fruits. Make small changes that are more achievable.
Okay, so try to alter your diet a little bit, but do it in small increments so it's not overwhelming.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you care if I gave you a little bit of advice whenever we're making these goals?
No, that would be great.
Okay, so I would definitely I'm going to give you some handouts on different types of diets that'll help. So like a Mediterranean or a DASH diet. And there's also this really good book that backs up the different types of foods that are good for heart health and cholesterol levels. It's called Dark Calories by Dr. I think it's Shannon. I'll have to recheck and get back to you. But those are good resources to have just so you know what types of foods to be eating. And then just, general information swap, like you said, your processed foods for kind of whole foods, fruits and vegetables, and lean proteins. So I would definitely recommend that whenever you're making your goals.
Okay, that would be great.
Okay, so it sounds like you have made the decision to go ahead and implement small goals and trying to alter your diet and increase your exercise maybe a little along
Yes.
with that.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel about making those changes?
I believe a 5 or 6 would
Okay,
be something I could achieve.
okay. So it sounds like you aren't super confident, but you are willing to go ahead and try and make those changes.
Yes.
Okay, so next time we meet up, I want to check back in and just see how you're doing, and of course look at those handouts that I give you on altering your diet.
Okay, that sounds good.
All
I
right.
appreciate your help.
Yeah, have a good day.
Thanks, you too.